just started to go in, I always invite, your team to come in if they want to. And so there's like someone here that came in. It's kind of more of a hooded figure right here. I would say I felt more of a masculine energy, but he was the first one to show himself. He's kind of like your watcher. It's your guide. You're somebody who's there with you all the time. And then another aspect that came in is a mix between a Ganesh and what's one of the other Hindu gods? I can't remember. He's got more hands, and he's usually got his leg up in lotus. But I see both the Ganesh figure, the elephant, and then this other one. And then crystals came in. There was another one that came in that was more, just slightly, but just was kind of like, yes, and I'm here too, and I'm kind of in the background, was more of this feminine. So then the first thing I see when I go in and ask to see you is this wolf comes snarling right in my face. Obviously this is all you. You lead the way, and I am here under your wishes, and just show me. And I'm not here, I'm not threatening. It's like this area is almost like a tundra, and there's snow, ice. It's really beautiful in this very white way. What I see is like there's some trees over here. There's a pier that goes out further up, a long pier that goes out into this, probably more of a lake feeling to it. It's very large and it's iced over. On the other side, I can see, it's not that big that I can't see land on the other side. I can. And the land on the other side has, I can't really see very clearly, but I get the sense that there's some mountains back there. The vision is more up front. So the wolf then turns and leads me into this picture. The wolf takes me all the way to the end of the pier and sits down and kind of looks at me from the side and then looks back out again, and that's when I see that there's a boat. It's really nicely rounded, a rowboat kind of thing, but it's very beautiful. It's not like wooden, it has higher sides. And actually I don't even see any oars, but I see this lantern and it's lit. And I get up really close to it, and then I'm pulled back further away. And then I'm asking for the feeling. As I'm doing that, you come to me with a hood, and this is where I see your face, and then I see your face morph into different faces. You make sure that I'm with you. You turn around, I'm following you. I want to follow you. I know that you're gonna take me somewhere, and I know that it's like I'm being led to something from me. And as I'm following you, you take me up into the sky, and then I'm up like in another dimension. I see, stars, and I'm kind of in space, you could say. And you sprinkle things down to like light the path, you could say. But okay, so we go, and then I begin to see there's almost this arch happening. And suddenly there's, in what it looked like to me again was space, is the opening of a cave. You take me into the cave. What I would imagine is a wormhole. We go into this, and then you take me into that, and then as I get into that, there's 3 openings. And then you turn and you look at me and you don't say anything. You never say anything. You turn and you kind of just something with your hand, and I know that I can choose which of these tunnels, doors, portals, and what I understand is that they are doorways to something, to somewhere. It really feels like to another place. And at one point I even get to see in a little bit, but it was mainly more in the big one where I do see like land and trees and things, so I know that I'm going somewhere that's not where I came from. And so I realize you're showing me who you are. This gift, what it is that you bring in is guide. You are one that can guide across, help a person get to a place, to something, whatever it is, like where they need to be taken. Like Like you could easily find yourself in a place where guides, their spirit, their soul, that aspect of them that maybe has forgotten. So there's this sense of vigilance, protector, knowing this is your time, this isn't your time, knowing this is your crossing, this is not your crossing, knowing here are your options, knowing. It's just that deep sense of knowing that you have. And it could look like, a barking of no, that you just have that innate knowing too. So it's almost a sense of like perfect timing. You have that ability, the innate knowing ability that you come in with of being that threshold, that crosser, that opening of portal and opening of like a wormhole, like taking others to another dimension, taking others to another place. Okay, and so the other thing is what I saw was that boat was in the water, but on ice, like closed in with ice. And so I remember asking, I'm like, okay, so wait a minute, something has been iced. You have slowed something down. And it's like this, you've been in a period, I would say, of letting things winter, letting things regenerate the way they need to. They need to be fallow, they need to rest before you can, everything has its timing, right? Again, remember your thing of timing is good. And I think there's this understanding in you, at least on this higher level, that that things need their time and things need their rhythm, you could say. Where you are it has been winter. Your little boat, it's not moving, that it's close to the pier though. So I would say you're coming to the place soon where you're gonna meet up with and then be good. Okay, and so then the wolf said to me, yeah, but I can change this in an instant. And I said, yeah, show me. And then the wolf got off the pier, went off on the side and howled, but blew and howled at the same time and moved his head around like that, and everything became green and the water was not ice and the whole scenery changed. Interesting. I said, so what I know to be true is that you're showing me this aspect, the winter now, and that's not the all that carry within you the ability to shift and change as you choose to, when it is that you're ready to. And you do that through a voice, through words, through movement out. And I was waiting to see, will it stay? And it didn't. It was just to let me know that that's your ability as well. And it went back to the winter scene. And then that's when I said, well, I want to feel this. And that's when then you came right in my face again and then took me, right? And so you definitely come, there's a sense of you as a spirit guide. It's like there's a deep surety, that feeling of there's only one way and on that highway, there's nowhere else to go. And it's not from this place either of, I know the way and you don't. It's not from a place of, you better follow. It's not from a place of, look at me, at all. It's simply from a place of a win-win, that the person that you're in front of will move in that direction because you know that's the direction that they're going in. And you just happen to be the one that will stand in front of them because you know that that's the direction they're going in. Because you're really in deep commitment with whoever's in front of you. And I would say a lot of service to that. And it comes from a lot of experience on many levels of you. It's like you can also open portals for people, like help them see a portal, see a threshold, see a doorway. You know when they're ready or when they're right for that. And there definitely is that Egyptian tie, and there definitely is that almost Druid Celtic tie, and there's definitely that Hindu. I mean, you've got a lot of ties. And then that crystal keeps coming in. This earth, that crystals come though from somewhere. I mean, there's a lot that is you, that guides you into be this one that assists.